Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Onikuma mechanical gaming keyboard and also the Onikuma professional gaming mouse. So these were provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So this is an 80% compact keyboard. That means the size is 80% of a traditional keyboard. This is a wired keyboard. It's a 98 key mechanical keyboard. Let's look on the back here. The operating force is 45 plus or minus 10 grams. It has RGB LED backlight. This uses, it says T-axis. These are brown key switches. So brown key switches are good for gaming or typing. And then we have our mouse here. This has selectable DPI of 800, 1600, 2400, and 3200. It also has RGB backlight and a USB interface. So let's get these open. So here we have the keyboard. Here's the manual. So this talks about how to use it. And here are the combination keys. So we can press function to control the multimedia keys. We also press function to control the lighting effects. So you can press function up down to adjust the brightness of the light, and you can press function right left to adjust the speed. And then function 1 through 5 changes the RGB effect, and that is only the numbers in the main area, not the numeric keypad. Pull this back. Here we have the USB Type-C cord for it. Get that open. That's around 6 foot long. So before I plug that in, let's look at this. So it's plastic here. We have the mechanical keys. It has some cool graphics on here. It has different colors. So the escape, the space bar, and enter are all yellow. It says yes graffiti. There's a quote on here. It says, "In the eyes of others, I am a lonely beast, but who understands the sensitivity and tenderness in my heart?" Okay. On the bottom, we have rubber feet, and then we also have standoffs. If you want to raise it, there's 2 levels, and those also have rubber on them. So let's plug in the USB-C here. Now this can go out the middle, or you can route it to the right or left. So I'll just leave it in the middle, and we'll get that plugged in just a minute. Let's pull the mouse out. Here's the mouse manual. It has the different buttons. So this has 2 buttons for DPI. The top one is DPI plus, the bottom is DPI minus. So let's take a look at the mouse. Here's the mouse. So this has forward back buttons on it. The DPI has a scroll wheel. You can click on it, and then we have right and left click. We go to the bottom, we have the sensor, and there's a wrap on the cord. And this cord is also around 6 foot, and this has a nylon braided sheath on it, so that should give it more durability. It is permanently connected to the mouse, especially since the mouse is going to be moving around more. This should help keep it from getting worn out. And both of these have the little Onikuma logo on them. So let me get this plugged into the computer. So I have these both plugged into my Windows 10 PC. So let me wake up the computer. So I'll try the mouse here. It was automatically recognized by the computer. I'm going to open up a text editor. I'll try typing on this. I want to raise the back up just a little bit. Okay, that typed nice. Of course, I can use my mouse to select the text, and I can press the buttons on top to change the DPI. So I can click up, and that's the higher DPI, so you can see it's going faster. I'll go down, and that's the lower, and now it's moving slower. So if you want fast movement of your mouse, you can make it high. If you want that more precision, you can make it low. Of course, this also has media keys, so we can press function, sound up and down, and it's playing sound. We can also, I can hit function F9. There's a little Internet Explorer thing. We can open up a browser. We can open up a calculator, and so on. So let's take a look at the light effects. I'll turn off the overhead lights. So we can press function up and down to change the brightness. We can press forward and back to change the speed, although this is not on an animation right now, so we're not going to see any speed. We can press function home to turn the lights off or on. Function insert is going to change the mode, so I'll do that again. So now we have an animation. I'll say function forward, and now that's going quickly, and then we can slow that down. So now it's going slower. I'll do function 1. And this is lighting up the arrow keys and AWSD. Let's do function 2. This is lighting up another set of keys. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it shows up real nice in person. Let's go to 3, 4, and 5. So let's go back to the full keyboard, and we do that function insert. It will go through different modes. So here it has different animations. So here's one. If I touch a key, it will emanate, it will bring light out from that key. This one looks like it's doing the row of the key. And this is just glowing on the key. So lots of cool light effects there. Now the mouse also has light effects, so this light is changing within the mouse and it's lighting up that logo. So that's the Onikuma 80% compact mechanical gaming keyboard and the Onikuma professional gaming mouse. So if you're looking for an 80% compact mechanical keyboard, you might want to check this one out. It has a really cool design on it, has that RGB, and it's real nice to type on. When paired with the Onikuma mouse, it has a nice look to it with the RGB between the two. And the DPI on this is real nice because you have up and down, so you can select the exact DPI. You don't have to guess by pressing it multiple times. Now with this being wired, you don't have to charge these up. They're always going to have power. And a wired connection is going to give you the lowest latency. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.